Hello there, YouTube. Rosewood Gaming here. First time using OBS and this microphone I got as an early present for my videos, so I apologize if the sound quality is not that good. As you can see here, I shared my thoughts to the actual list itself on their sort of philosophy on making it so people can afford to play meta decks or meta engines only for them to immediately get hit. Someone actually decided to comment on it right away and say it's the price you get for playing meta, but as I told them, imagine playing meta. I've been playing Charmers since 2005. I don't know the meaning of the word meta. Um, but rather than complain about the hits to the ban list, I'm actually just going to share my overall thoughts on how it might impact the format. Keep in mind, I play more at a local level, not like high end, so take my words with a grain of salt. So, starting with the unlimited section, we have the Dragon Rulers, which I've been telling people could come back to 3 for like years now, so I'm glad that finally happened. Pankratops to 3, that's actually very good for low budget players such as myself, because we can't afford cards like Fenrir or Purge or Impulse or anything like that. We can't even afford Fubulos. But having Pankratops as a budget option version of Fenrir, at least it gives us something we could do, and as a fun bit, you can search this in Fur Hire using Small World, or search it in Charmers if the Earth Charmer Link monster gets destroyed by battle. Or card effect, I think it activates either way. Lunalight Tiger, those who know me know I'm a big Lunalight enthusiast. So back to 3, that actually makes me happy, and I might go on to Dueling Book tomorrow and make a little deck and test things out. Maybe get that as a video for you guys if this does well. I'm not entirely sure. Airlifter, because Snake Eyes got hit in a very impactful way, you can't really use Snake Eyes in every deck now, so Airlifter back to 3 is perfectly fine, in my opinion. Colossus, I'm a bit split on. So I like Thunder Dragon as a deck. It's one of my favorite decks, but even I agree that Colossus is a strong card. Like, having multiple to deal with, because from what I understand, you can have multiple on a board at the same time. There's no restrictions preventing you from summoning multiple in the same turn. So having multiple just makes it very difficult to play with this. Like, you'd have to out all 3, and they can protect themselves unless you have a kaiju. Personally, I would have liked to see Colossus get banned again. I know that's ironic considering I just said I love Thunder Dragon, but I honestly believe this card is unhealthy. Just Assure, honestly, that could have come back a while ago. World Chalice is kind of like non-existent right now. Like, the most you're going to get with this is maybe... I don't know. I actually don't remember what this got banned for, to be honest. Opening of the Spirit Gates back to 3, that's perfectly fine. Phantom of Yubel got limited to 1, so, like, what are you really doing at that point with Yubel? Overall, I think the unlimited section is kind of tame, to be honest, with, like, the biggest changes being Pankratops, Tiger, and Colossus, especially Colossus, because I was expecting it to get banned again, so clearly I don't know the metagame that well. In regards to the semi-limits, honestly, the only impactful one here is Monkey Board. The rest of this is kind of whatever, like Drytron, sure. Jackalope Tsuchinoko just makes Danger for Hire, Danger Thunder Dragon, any deck that can use Danger more consistent. Cyberjar is actually kind of scary, though, in my opinion. Now, I know that's ironic, it's an Earth flip effect monster, so, like, what are you going to do with it? I have a friend who's been playing a hybrid deck. It's like Megalith, Drytron, Prediction Princess, Tindangle, And it's actually very consistent from what I've seen, and he can use it to easily search all the jars and get their effects active. So him having access to a second copy of a board wipe is just outrageous, in my opinion. So, besides jar and monkey board, not really impactful. Limited, I'm gonna be honest, I hate Tenpai, I hate U-Bell, I'm glad both got hit. Not gonna say more about that because they deserve to get hit. Zodiac Barrage, though, I honestly think it could come back to 3 and it would be perfectly fine. Zodiac Trident is banned, Broad Bull is banned, Rat Pier is limited to 1. Like, worst case, you use it as a 1 card, 6 material Zeus. That's all I can think of that would be a worst case scenario. Lastly, for the band section, Gimmick Puppet of Nightmare, Jowgin Spiritualist, both cards I was hoping didn't get banned. I was hoping Albion would get banned, but rather than hit the problem card, they'd rather hit everything around it. Um, Original Sinful Spoil Snake Eyes. Yes, I know Snake Eyes was the most powerful deck in the format. Yes, I know people were crying for the deck to get hit in a meaningful way. So I appreciate that Konami kept the interest of its players in consideration for this. But the one thing that I have disdain with is the fact that they banned the card just as soon as they made it available for low budget players such as myself to play the deck. Like, I've been wanting to play this engine, not the deck, just an engine, for almost a year, maybe 2 years at this point. Like, I shared my list I was working in the comments below because someone commented on my post. Like, right here. I had it all planned out, and after doing a bunch of online testing, this was very consistent. Like, wanted to get to Diabellstar, Diabellstar gets you to Spoils, Spoils gets you to Ash, then Poplar, both go to the grave. Well, Poplar gets a Temple. Both go to the graveyard, get you Flamberge. Poplar gets put back because of Flamberge, and I believe Poplar can put Ash back. Then you had, like, a searchable negate, searchable recovery, and then you had searchable removal options in the side deck. Like, this was actually doing very well from my testing, and I was excited to actually finally have a chance to play it at my locals. But now I'm never going to have that chance because as of midnight tonight, the ban list will go into effect, and then I physically cannot play this. So, don't get me wrong, I agree that Snake Eyes needed hit, but I do not agree with this card getting banned. I would have rather seen, like, Wanted get hit to 1, maybe Diabellstar get hit to 1. Well, not Diabellstar, because Wanted surges Diabellstar, so, like, I would have seen Wanted getting put from 3 to 1, but for Sinful Spoils to get immediately banned, I'm just not really fond of that. Anyway, that's just my thoughts overall on the ban list. I would love to hear what you guys think in the comments below. And I'll probably leave a link to my Discord in the comments below as well. Not comments, description. Just that way, if you guys have ideas for future videos, you can drop them and let me know. See you next time.